Do you know what I like to do when I'm flipping my hat? I like to look at some baseball cards.
So I got some new cards. I'm going to show you in a minute. I come over to my handy dandy desk here. Have a little lamp. Have my magnifying glass. Some glasses. Got some perfect fit sleeves. Gotta put these slabs in perfect fit sleeves. Make sure they're good. That way nothing happens to them. Now, if you ever get scratches on your slabs, I use this Slab Renew. This stuff's great. You just rub it in and rub it off. Takes all the swirls, light scratches. Obviously won't take deep scratches, but you know, it drives me crazy to have any kind of scuffs or anything. So this will clean up your slabs. I got an extra special rare card in the mail, and I wanted to share it with you. You know, I've been enamored by the 1933 Eclipse imports. I showed you a Lefty Grove not so long ago, right here. And I showed you the Babe Ruth that I had. And now I got the Jimmy Fox. It's actually a beautiful example of the card. These cards you will almost never find higher than like a 1.5. But for the grade, this one is spectacular. If you've ever shopped for these, you will know that they're usually pretty beat. There's a Lefty Grove on eBay right now. His whole face is scratched out. But I'm kind of enamored with these old cutout cards. Mostly because they're scarce, I guess. But they're pretty cool. And I got this 1935 4-in-1 with Dazzy Vance. Add to that set of mine. Got a 1973 Bob Locker. Just a great looking card. You know, 73 is really the first year they put action shots in the main cards. There are some poses, but most of them are action shots. A lot of people don't like the 73s, but I love them for that reason, because I've always preferred the action shots over the portraits. You know, I always joke around, I don't want to date these guys. I want to see them playing ball. I don't need a picture from my wallet. All right, here we have a Tommy Bridges 1961 Fleer Great set. I love this set. Probably like the 60 better, but I love this set too. And this is just one of the greatest baseball cards ever made. 79 Ken Brett. Ken Brett, George Brett. Got Ken Brett stuck in my head for my Pittsburgh Pirates because he played for the Pirates among several other teams, but when he was a Pirate, he made the All-Star team. And that's Ken Brett I'm talking about, his brother. But this George Brett has just always been one of my favorite cards. Takes me back. And man, one of the greatest running backs in NFL history. Had to get me a Marion Motley autograph. And I just love these Swell Greats cards. Man, I know they're not worth anything, but I like to get them autographed so that they're a little more collectible. But I just love the Swells. I don't know why. Just love those cards. And I got some Tim Wakefields. Got a minor league card here. I was a big Tim Wakefield fan. Two different versions of this rookie card. And I got a studio. And I got to go to spring training one year. The Pittsburgh Tribune Review took me down there. I used to do some advertising with, but we had a blast. And so I got to meet Tim Wakefield, and I asked him to sign this ball where he holds his knuckler. And so he signed it there for me. But this ball, I'm so sad about it because it got discolored over the years. And this is just a special one because, you know, I was a big fan of his, and I had him sign it exactly where he holds his knuckler. So I'm a little sad it's discolored, but it's still a great piece. I still am really happy to have it. You know, I used to have a good arm when I played ball. That was the one of my strengths. And I hadn't thrown a ball in years. And Andy Van Slyke, somebody overthrew him, and he's standing in center field, and the ball comes right to me. And I'm over in right field where the fans are, and he puts his glove out for me to throw the ball to him, and he's standing in center. I hadn't thrown a ball in years. I picked that up. I'm like, please, God, let me get it to him, you know? And I fired that sucker, hit him right in the chest. I was so glad, all proud of myself. I didn't want to pull a Dr. Fauci. So, good memories. I got this Jacob deGrom Tops Now. Great card. I got these Project 70s. Luis Robert. Man, I hope he ends up being special because, boy, do I have a ton of his rookies and a couple of his autographs. Showed you guys not so long ago, I had a mail-in auto I got. And this is just great Mookie Betts. Got to admire that for a second. So, I'm being asked a lot, you know, how I store my cards and so forth. I have a little, I'll show you a little bit here right now. Once again, thanks for watching. I almost forgot. I got this great 1980 Who's Who in Baseball with my man Willie Stargell. I get asked a lot how I store my cards, so I store them in these BCW boxes. Store them by set, sometimes by era. So you can see I have some of my rare 1920s cards here. 1930s. Over here I keep my E-cards. But each one of these boxes is pretty much a set. And I'm just overrun here. Here's some modern cards. So that's how I do it.
Do you know what I like to do when I'm feeding my cats?
I like to look at some baseball cards.